Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Lord Holland, and I have a replay sent in by B101 UK in the Schors. His teammates are the Massachusetts, a Lyon, Andrea Doria, Mogami, Cleveland, and a Weimar. He is on the hardest operation, and that is Operation Hermes. It looks like the Cleveland is literally telling people good hunting and good. And turn left and get those planes, because we all know if you don't get those planes, it is going to be nasty. Just hit 0 or O. Now we all know Schors does die quickly. We all know that. Anyone that's ground up the light cruiser line or the old line, Moscow tech line, tech tier 10, knows how squishy the Schors can be. I personally didn't like the Schors. I died way too much in it. So I free XP to the chapter. But the planes go down real easily. Looks like Cleveland's just shredded them. And basically B101 is just taking it nice and slow. He understands that patience is a virtue. And in the replay description he did say that everyone played their little part in this match. So let's see how they all do, folks. Let's see how they all do. He does have RPF on there via that blue wave right there. He knows where they're going to come from, but that's a pretty easy thing to do without. I'm guessing he has RPF set for other operations. Now, if you're not as familiar with Hermes or don't understand where the ships spawn, I mean, I hope you would know, but wherever the ships appear from, like this cyclone area right here, where the Nuremberg is, that is where they're gonna spawn. Then they'll spawn from the left, from the right or the left, the opposite side. And then whichever one that second wave comes from is where the battleships will be. There he goes, picking up a kill with 10,000 damage. Not bad. He's just taking it nice and slow. He's kind of going at 4 speed, and then he's just throttle shooting it now, just trying to not get out too far ahead, because he knows he will get focused if he goes out. Rune is taking some damage right now, which is a good thing. I don't see Massachusetts, at least from where I can see on my screen. Yeah, the Mass is definitely in the back kind of area. He really should be up front, getting those secondaries going. But I understand if it's taking him a little time. He just has his bot ships going by him right now. There's the Andrea Doria, and the Leon is right next to him. Oh, there's the Torps. Rune takes a Torp. He does get a detonation. It goes up to 20,000 damage. Cleveland is probably one of the best ships you can have on the side. The range is not the best, but the high shell arcs make it so you can go over these islands easier. And the AA is really nice too. Like, anyone who played the original Aegis with Tier 6 knows how good the Cleveland's AA was. And it's still a really good ship. If you spec into the AA, like if this Cleveland isn't using it to go up to the Worcester or Worcester, then and it's just a personally built Cleveland captain, then he can basically shred planes all he wants, especially in this operation. Now as Weimar is moving up to torp the battleships, and BO-101 one has gotten 4 kills and 30,000 damage. He does have AP load trying to get those pins, but he is going to probably switch back to HE, knowing that he's just not getting the damage as he would with HE. Like, there he goes, switching back to HE. He was doing about 1,600. Let's see what this HE salvo does. And not much. Only 700. But you can get about 3K to, at least more than he was getting with AP. I know that for sure. Right there, you have 1,600, but he's got a fire. Pretty TCP it though. Just gonna fire right there. That is gonna stick. And his Weimar is moving up to engage. He is just getting the fires though. He's just getting good lucky RNG fires. I will say RNG is on his side today in this op. There goes the Weimar. He does take a pretty good chunk, at least the Citadel, and like 2/3 of his health is gone. I don't know if that was worth the trade in health. Mogami picks up the Gneiss now. Oh, his Leon is... his Leon also took some pretty good corpse and BB damage, because he is... I think Leon's gonna die. Oh yeah, Leon is definitely kind of pushing in there. He's trying to survive though. I think he's turning back out. I hope he can survive. Leon has a great salvo weight, but I don't know if he'll survive. I really do hope he survives though, because they could really use those guns in this next half of the match. And now the airstrikes are coming in. Let's hope the Leon doesn't get hit. He is up to 60,000 damage now. Leon is in the heal. I think the Leon is just barely in the heal circle. Weimar is making his way back to the heal circle so he can get some help. Cleveland picks up the Bayern. And the battleships are all gone. The battleships are all gone. And the Leon and the Weimar have both survived. That is phenomenal and fantastic. If they had lost those 2 ships, it would have made this next part a little harder. Mogami did take a pretty good chunk though. At least he took some Citadel damage. He did lose at least 20,000 of his health. That's a pretty good chunk. But I know he's not going to get all of his health back with only 40 seconds left of the heal circle. So he is going to have a little bit of a weaker team going in. Cleveland is still full of health. Andrea Doria is still full of health. I'm pretty sure the Mass is still full of health. I think the Mass is asking how many planes. Let's see how many planes Cleveland's got. I hope he tells us, because I'd actually kind of like to know. He does get a good fire there, and that does stick. I'm pretty sure he knocked up the engine on that destroyer too. Yep, the engine is out of action. He is not going to be moving. He is almost up to 70,000 damage. This is probably one of the hardest parts of the op, because of those destroyers. If they even get their torp salvos out on the rune, you're going to be going into this last half with a very weak battle. This is where the focus fire comes into effect. Now, he is definitely focusing down those destroyers. I can understand the Leon and the Weimar kind of staying in the back. They need to kind of just play it safe. But they do need to kind of be up at least behind B101. position. He is up to almost 80,000 damage here in a Schors. He just pop his Hydro to see where those torps come from. Gets a good 4K salvo there. That DD should go down. Someone is launching ASW wings. I wish they did some damage. I wish they did some damage to planes or ships. I wish they did. It'd be nice. He does get, looks like he does get a, yeah, he does get a fire on that bear, and that is ticking. So he is going to just rack up the damage here. They do lose the San Luis, but that's a loss. It's only going to hurt when the destroyers come in on that last half up here by the evac, because those bot ships will take all that fire from those DDs and will trigger the torps early. So it's important to at least have a cruiser up there to exploit that. Leon does pick up the Bayern. He is undetected though, folks. I think he's just waiting. Yep, now he's detected by aircraft, so he is going to start taking some fire, since he is one of the closest ships. It's up to 90k, 5 kills. Unfortunately, we don't have a Kuchen for the Soviet side. It would be nice to have one for the Soviet side, though. Any rapid-firing cruiser would be nice to have a cruiser captain like that. But then we would see them just pop up everywhere, would we? He is trying to get ahead, though. I think by the time those DDs should show up, his Hydro should be off cooldown. So he can use that to help kill the DDs. He's getting into that optimal position to help engage those DDs, so he's thinking ahead. He's getting up to where most players don't really think on the side, is that they don't get up ahead. And he's switching to AP because he knows he has that broadside. And he does have the mod that shows the angle. I recommend that for any player. Any player. That is available in Modstation. Same as the description that shows the hipper stats. Those are both legal mods, and those are on Wargaming's Modstation. Even I use it. It is very helpful. And if you're not great at angling, that will help you learn how to angle and how to bounce shells on that belt arm. I cannot emphasis on how many times I have used that mod, and it has helped because in recent clan battles, I have learned how to bounce shells off my belt arm now, and I know how to angle. Before I would just take pins, but that mod does help. Now he's really hugging the border right here, but there's not much he can do. Going wide's the best option. I'm trying to see where the rune is. Looks like it's somewhere around the end of Doria, folks. So blurred up, I can't really tell. And there goes his outnumbered skill. He is outnumbered, so he will get improved speed and dispersion to his gun. He's just dropping torps and hoping to get something. Secondaries pick up that gauge. And the Viper, so there are no torps for that cruiser, for the rune now. No torps. But he knows he can't stay broadside. And that is I believe that's a York. There he goes, switching to AP. It's a 3-hit salvo on that Munchin. That'll probably kill the Munchin. Nope, just close. And the but he does get it on fire. He is up to almost 200,000. 200,000 in a Schors on Nerari. That's impressive, and I am very glad to be showing this replay. There are torps coming in. Hope he does not take. Oh, he is going to take a torp. I hope that don't kill him. Oh, it just runs out. He is lucky. Very lucky, folks. That would have either killed him or taken whatever left of his health is. His mass is charging in there and drawing the fire. Now Yeah, that's interesting. The mass shot HE instead of AP. He would have just pinned that York all day long. Lead win for president.
5 минут до конца боя.
And they have just completed the ops. And that was a solid 5-star match. Folks, solid 5-star match on there already. Very well done.